Hello everyone, it's Kristen Vesey and I'm here at Elevate Healing Arts Center in Cromwell, Connecticut. I'm so excited to be back in this space with you. When I say back in this space, I mean putting myself on camera and connecting with this wonderful community. And also seeing clients here in person. So it's been a really wonderful year of growth and learning for me in more ways than I can jot down in this quick little video snippet. But my son turns 1 tomorrow. It's pretty crazy. He's just such an incredible light worker already and such a wonderful teacher, and I have loved having this time with him to just reestablish what balance looks like. I say reestablish as if I ever was good at work-life balance, but really what I should say is establish some sort of balance with family and career and all that. And hasn't that been a focus for so many of us the past few years, right? So thank you for allowing me to go through that journey, because I am a student just as much as I am a teacher. I always believe the two go hand in hand. We teach as we learn and we learn as we teach. So it's been a wonderful time doing the inner work this year. And so I am little by little coming back to see clients in person. I'm also doing my Zoom offerings. I've been doing a lot of numerology readings again, some private sound healing sessions, and our group sound meditations. So that's been really exciting, because it's never any coincidence that people who show up, they're like direct mirrors and reflections, all the messages that come through in someone's birth chart one day. There's just always so much synchronicity there, and it's just a really joyful experience for me to hold space for someone in their time of soul searching and purpose searching. So I miss you. It's really fun to get back at it. And in the meantime, we've had really incredible stuff happening here with our team members and our network members who offer really beautiful high frequency services, anything from the breath therapy to Reiki to Heather's divine healing sessions. It's like a whole other thing, restructuring, going into energy structures and really seeing from a higher perspective. We've got a lot going on here, and I'm so glad that you can be a part of our community. If you're watching this video, thank you very much. So I just wanted to share a couple really special moments that came up for me this week, and I hope they resonate with you. But as always, when we affirm that we are recognizing the connectedness in all things, and we're looking for signs and we're asking for guidance, because we're really silly to think that we are doing this all ourselves, or that we have to do this all ourselves, but asking for guidance and inviting divine synchronicity and support. I've just been blown away this past week, had some really beautiful moments. One, for example, I was running an errand, picking up a camera from Matt Bronson, who's been doing our video projects, and I got off the interstate and a car pulled in front of me with the bumper sticker, just all caps, breathe, and there was a butterfly, and it sounds silly, but at that exact moment, I knew that was a sign for me. I mean, I felt it and I let it digest and integrate, and I was like, yep, note to self, breathing. But what's really fun is that 90 plus minutes later, I was headed back home and the same car pulled out in front of me. What are the odds? Same car pulled out in front of me with the big breathe message. And so just to be in the same place at the same second, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And so my antenna was up after that. I'm like, okay, I'm getting this. There's some support coming through for me right now. And later that week, I was running another errand, and someone who was just so kind and supportive, so someone at Staples was helping me with something, and said totally out of the blue to the woman next to me, actually, the other person in line, said, So, Mark Twain, what did Mark Twain say the two most important days of your life? And I'm a big Sam Clemens fan, so I'm like, my ears perked up. And he said, number one, the day that you're born. Number two, the day you find out why you're born. And I think I had heard that a long time ago. I love that. Listen, I have been fascinated from my earliest memories with just figuring out why we're here. why not just like, I'm not talking existential exploration of the collective. I mean, like, why are you here? Why am I here? What do we do for one another? What's our patterning? This has been a driving curiosity in my life, and 1000% something that gives me joy through using a modality like numerology to explore the wisdom in your birth chart and all of that, to dig into your life purpose and passion. Just really lights me up. So I'm sitting on this and thinking, wow, what a beautiful moment that I could receive that today. Is just a reminder of what lights me up in my work. Is just, I feel like the cheerleader, the potential seeker, the purpose is always the quest. I'm always helping people get real authentic and honest about their purpose and what lights them up. And so I pulled into the parking lot at work on the other side of the parking lot, and there was a car with a bumper sticker that said, "What you do matters." And so it just like, it keeps going on and on and on. Now, this was not a car outside of Elevate. This was at the other end of the parking lot. And it said, "Peace on earth," like all this lovey-dovey stuff. But what grabbed my eyes right away was the bumper sticker that said, "What you do matters." And there was another bumper sticker right next to it that said, "Always find joy in the journey. Always find joy in your journey." And that's been a big, big thing for me, is just always being in a state of joy. The journey should be filled with joy. Yes, there's human pain and suffering and healing, and if we can try to come back to the joy and what lights us up, where can we find joy? Where can we find little glimmers of joy to keep us rooted in gratitude and purpose and fulfillment? Beautiful messages. So I wanted to share that with you, and I guess it was just that reminder where I'm asking myself, what is our mission here at Elevate? What's my mission? What's our collective mission? And I think the reason the energy here is just so cohesive and gorgeous and high vibey is because everyone here is so passionate about purpose and helping people rediscover their purpose. I say rediscover because at your core, on a soul level, you absolutely know why you're here. It's just this recalling process. And so everyone here, I feel like, has a superpower where they could see it, and they have a special way of facilitating that discovery process for you. So I can't tell you what you should be doing and why you're here, as much as I get all these fun ideas about it, but we facilitate that using these modalities, and it's a really empowering process. So I've been doing work with Regina, our mental wellness coach, mindfulness coach, spiritual counselor, and Sheila Riffle, a leadership coach. And we've been working with teams, and it's all about like getting back to our core, our why, our authentic selves, and trying to bring that even through the conflict and even through the daily stress triggers. Where can we recollect that strength and empowerment to really be deeply rooted in our passion and our purpose? And so I highly recommend connecting with the two of them if you could use a pep in your step. And Dylan, oh my goodness, with his positivity coaching, he's just like sunshine. Just being in the same room with Dylan, I feel like you're having a bad day. Well, his whole thing is no more bad days, no, only bad moments, but we can work through those. And so just being in the same space with Dylan, I think it helps you get through those bad moments, and you start to find all the good moments. And he does incredible work with the breath work. People have been really enjoying those workshops and the one-on-ones. That's a really special experience. Jen DePadua, I feel like, has just such a unique approach with the spirit animal, the spirit guides, animal totems. She's just really uniquely connected to the wisdom and intelligence of the animal archetypes. And so it's just another way, you sit down with Jen for an intuitive reading, and it's going to be a totally different lens and perspective that also helps to really escort you, usher you, redirect you back into purpose, and really believing in the values that you inherently possess. And so that's something I think you should absolutely gift yourself. And her energy work is wonderful, humans and animals alike. She also does sessions with children, so definitely check that out. Laura Ramirez, another brave warrior of the light, who I feel like a lot of us were pioneers in the Great Resignation, which is all about really focusing on your own fulfillment and what lights you up, right? We can unpack that in another conversation. But Laura is helping so many people discover their potential and create tangible action steps and plans to really put those dreams into place. And I just love Laura because she's got the practical approach as much as the spiritual approach too. So my goodness, I benefit from her guidance so much, because I like to just float around up here, and she's really good at integrating the two. So if you've got so much going on and you need help grounding and laying out a plan, she does her Reiki and reflection life coaching, Reiki classes. So we're grateful to have her in our network as well. And Steve, I'm just going on and on about gushing about our team here, but we're so happy to have Steve with us as well, who does the breath work and life coaching. And I feel like with Steve, it's always about discovering the purpose to why things show up for us. What are we holding on to? You've got to try a session with Steve. They're 90 minutes, and you will walk in the room feeling one way and out the room feeling like a completely different, like light as a feather, a light person. And it's just amazing what comes up through those sessions, and he's an incredible guide and facilitator to really get into the root cause of everything, and what we're learning and why we're experiencing what we're experiencing. He's got 50 plus years of wisdom, plus many lifetimes, of course. But on this planet, in this lifetime, 50 plus years of wisdom that he shares with us. And Heather, we have some really cool stuff going on with Heather, with new group offerings as well. But Heather does divine healing sessions where she's really helping to reestablish our energy structures that support our belief system, that support our experience, our co-created experience here, and the reality that we're piecing together through our beliefs and through our energetic structures. So that's been really, really cool. I just feel like no matter where we turn here, there's always a helpful set of eyes and ears, always helpful perspective. And so I ramble, but it's coming back to this message, which it's all about finding purpose. And we want you all to feel supported in your quest for purpose. There might be days where you feel totally lost and confused, and that's normal. If you didn't feel that, you probably would be missing some valuable opportunities to do the growth, to really dive in and dig in and learn about your incredible, unique self. So we are here to support you. I just wanted to come back and establish a connection again, because it's been a long time since I've, like I said, put myself on the camera here. I have, in part of my own healing this past year, particularly the past year, I would say postpartum, is releasing my roots of perfectionism. Because it's so easy to say, oh, I'll connect with my community when I get more than 4 hours of sleep a night or whatever. I'm gonna wait until I can think straight and my word recall is like what it used to be. You know what? That's silliness. I'm just gonna try to show up. I'm gonna be really brave and courageous. This is my promise to you. And I'm gonna just try to show up however I am, showered or not, well rested or not, doing the mom thing, whatever. I'm here to help you and be of service, and nothing fills my cup more than connecting with my community here. So thank you for your patience during my time of introspection this year. So once again, we're celebrating my boy. Tomorrow turns 1 year old, and so in January I will be opening up my booking calendar for more in-person sessions. Stay tuned, but I'm so excited to connect with all of you some more. Please reach out if you have any suggestions or needs, wishes, desires, anything you'd like to see here. We are going to be sending out a seasonal survey soon. It's just, winter solstice is upon us. It's dark and I don't know, cold and whatever at nighttime. We want to maybe switch up our evening hours schedule to accommodate people during the cozy time of the year. And we would love for you to let us know when we can better hold space for you in person versus virtually online. Yeah, good things are coming. So thank you very much. We love you. We appreciate you. I say we, I mean, I'm speaking for Elevate and everyone who works out of this beautiful space here. So thank you. Happy holidays. We will be connected because I am a perfectionist no longer. And I'm just going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up even the days that I feel like I can't think straight. The reality is I'm just so happy having my community no matter what's going on, and I hope you can find that bliss and joy and peace and contentment no matter where you're at today. All right, let's help each other out, stay positive, and we hope to see you soon. Bye everyone.